जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जीव की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग शिशि राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्त्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग शिशि राधा नयननाथ जीव की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस शिल भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस शिल भक्ति दैत माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंस शिल गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिशिल सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवरे की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गो गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवदीप धाम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय श्री हरिवासर तिथि बरा की जय। जय श्री पवित्ररोपण एकादशी तिथि बरा की जय। जय श्री एकादशी व्रत की जय। जय व्रत पालनकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री अम्बरीश महाराज की जय। जय श्री श्रीवास आंगने श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तनकारी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री झूलन यात्रा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय श्री हरि स्मरण महोत्सव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर परमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरु श्री जुता पादा कमला श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं साग्रजाता सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च शुद्धा भक्ता चरणरेणु भजनयोनुकूल भक्ता सेवा परमसिद्धि प्रेमालोति करमूल माधवतीति भक्ति जननी যতনে পালন করি কৃষ্ণ বাসতি বাসতি বলি পারমায়া ধরে বরি গৌরায়ামার যে সবস্থানে করালো ব্রাহ্মণ রাঙ্গে se sabastana heriboyami pranai bhakata songe Mridanga Badda Shunite Mon Abasara Sadajache Gora Bihito Kirtana Shuni Anande Hridoyo Nache Jugala Murti Dekhiyamon Paramayananda Hoy Prasada Seva Korite Hoy Sakala Prapancha Joy Jedino Grihe Bhajana Dekhi Grihete Goloko Bhai Charana Sidhu Dekhiya Ganga Sukhana Sima Pai Tulasi Dekhi Juraya Pran Madhava Toshani Jani Gaura Priya Shaka Sebone Jibono Sarthaka Mani Bhakati Binoda Krishna Bhajane Anukulo Paijaha Prati Dibose Paramasuke Sikara Koroyetaha Shuddha Bhakata Charanarenu Bhajanayonukula Bhakata Seva Paramasidhi Premaloti Karamula Jaya Madhava Titi Jaya Ekadashi Titi Jaya Madhava Titi Jaya Ekadashi Titi Jaya Madhava Titi Jaya Haribasar Titi Jaya Madhava Titi Jaya Haribasar Titi Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol. Today is very auspicious day, Haribasar Titi, the day very dear to Krishna, that is Ekadashi, today Pavitraropani Ekadashi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, by his own example, taught us what we have to do on Ekadashi. He gathered all his associates from early morning and did kirtan whole day and whole night, because in Kali Yuga this is the best way to satisfy Supreme Lord. And in Bhagavatam we have example of Ambarish Maharaj, and Sanatana Goswami also wrote that how devotees should follow. They should give up all sins, all enjoyments, and also with all good qualities, that is with devotion, they should remain near Krishna. That is possible only through service. So the best way is to chant Harinam for his satisfaction. So it is very auspicious Ekadashi. We will get 1,000,000 times more devotional benefit if we do bhajan on Ekadashi day than on any other day. And today also is the start of 1 month long celebration, which is called Hari Smaran Mahotsav. Like we have Purushottam Brata, 1 month vow, like we have Kartik Brata, like 1 month vow. So that is also Hari Smaran Mahotsav. This was started by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. He called it Hari Smaran Mahotsav. It starts from today and lasts until Vishwarup Mahotsav, little more than 1 month, because Vishwarup Mahotsav is coming on Purnima day. Today is Ekadashi. So what is the meaning? Mahotsav means festival. What kind of festival? Festival of remembering Hari. That is the real festival. That is the real bliss. So because there are so many important holy days, like today is Ekadashi, and also starting of Jhulan Yatra, we are doing many functions like swinging festival like this, and tomorrow is Rupa Goswami and Gauridas Pandit. Then further will come Balaram Purnim, then Janmashtami, Radhashtami, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur's appearance day, Haridas Thakur disappearance day, Lalita Saptami, so many days, Vishwarup Mahotsav, so many holy days. So we have to observe these festivals by Shravan and Kirtan, and also do all other ritualistic services in Archan. So in this way we have to always remember Supreme Lord and never to forget him, because that is the point of our sadhana. So our Gurudev explained that there are 3 obstacles in remembrance of Supreme Lord: desires for wealth, sexual enjoyment, and for name and fame. So these desires are obstacles. So when we have such obstacles, then we have to, like Srivas Thakur, when he was in a dangerous position, the other people, they were saying that king will come and will destroy your house, you should not do kirtan. Then Srivas was afraid and he started worshipping Nrishingadev. So our Gurudev also told that for removal of obstacles in devotional practice, we have to worship Nrishingadev, pray for his grace, chant his mantras, songs, all this. Then these ulterior desires, they can be removed and we can remember Supreme Lord. Otherwise these desires will divert us. Another thing he told, that we should not see the faults in others in 2 ways. One is, if we think someone is cause of my suffering, then I will think it is his fault that I am suffering, but it is not true. I am reaping the fruits of my own actions. Because of my previous actions, now I am getting this suffering. He is only instrumental. So if we try to find fault in him, then we will lose remembrance of Supreme Lord, because that is ignorant, it is not true. And also we will have anger on that person, hostile mentality, and issue all the time will go on. So we cannot remember Supreme Lord. This is one thing. Another thing is, all conditioned souls in this world, they have good qualities and bad qualities, they are mixed. There is no any person in this world who has only bad qualities. Maybe he has almost all bad qualities, but one good quality still he has. And there is no any person in this world who has only good qualities and no any bad qualities, except pure devotees. They only have all good qualities. So, as a sadhakas, we have to observe the good qualities in others, not their faults. But we should see the fault in myself, then I will rectify myself. Otherwise, I will try to rectify others, and with false ego, for my own name and fame, and to belittle him like this, then that will remove remembrance of Supreme Lord. But if I appreciate and see good qualities in others, and see what I have defects, then I will try to correct myself, and that will be beneficial for me. So in these things we have to practice during this Purushottam month, to give up other ulterior desires, and also to give up fault finding of others, but to rectify myself, do bhajan, oil your own machine. Our Gurudev told, oil your own machine. Means you take care of your machine. Don't see others, but your own self. So you have to repair your own machine. So in this way, we can get remembrance of Supreme Lord and observe all these festivals. So this is 1 month long Hari Smaran Mahotsav. It is like a vow that always we will remember Krishna, never forget him, and to give up these obstacles in remembrance of Krishna. Then another festival today starts, that is Jhulan Yatra, or swinging ceremony of Radha Krishna. So there is, Radharani, she first expanded herself into 8 prominent Sakis, gopis. They are about same age as Radharani, to serve Krishna in different ways. So they are Lalita, Vishaka, Champakalata, Chitra, Sudevi, Rangadevi, Induleka, Tungavidya. 8. One I said is Champakalata, Saki. So in Gaur Lila, this Champakalata appeared in South India as Raghava Goswami, who is different from Raghava Pandit from Bengal. Both are associates of Mahaprabhu, but this Raghava Goswami there. So this Raghava Goswami was pure devotee, was worshipping Krishna, South India, all the time worshipping, but then he felt he cannot remain in South India, he came to Vrindavan. So in Vrindavan, he was staying in Govardhan, and it was his nature. He always used to like to visit the holy places in Brajadham, where Krishna performed his pastimes. So from Brajabasis, and he came to know about all these places. So he was all the time doing parikrama to these holy places. So he knew all holy places, even those which are very difficult to reach. You have to go by walking and difficult to reach, but he knew all places, and all the time he would do parikrama. Then when Narottam Thakur and Srinivasa Acharya, they came to Vrindavan, they also wanted to do parikrama of Brajadham, visit all the holy places of pastimes of Krishna. So they came to know that this Raghav Goswami is very expert in all holy places. So they approached him and they requested, you please take us on parikrama. Then Raghav Goswami was very enthusiastic. Yes, because that was all the time. He said, yes, I will show you everything and I will tell you. So they were visiting, and when they came to Kamyavan, there are 12 main forests in Vrindavan. That is why we say in Jayadvani, Dvadash Bon, means 12 forests, like Gokul, Mahavan, Vrindavan, Kadiravan, then this Kamyavan, Kumudvan, so many. Our Gurudev used to narrate all 8. Bandirvan, Talavan is one, means 12 forests. So one of them is Kamyavan. We do parikrama there. So when they reached there, then Raghav Goswami was showing different holy places, and then they reached one Kadamba forest. This is one tree, Kadamba called. In Vrindavan is famous also. Kadamba Kanana, we sing. Kadamba Kanana Rasa Parayana means Krishna is doing his Rasa Lila in Kadamba Kanana, means in the forest of Kadamba trees. Kadamba Kanana Rasa Parayana. So when they reached there, then Raghav Goswami said, you see, this is the forest of Kadamba trees. Here Radha Krishna are doing many pastimes, and one of them also is Jhulan, means swinging pastime. And in that place, they are doing from today's Ekadashi until Balaram Purnima. They are doing 5 days, and Indra and Gandharvas, they are swinging, they are doing, and only gopis also are allowed there. Then our Gurudev told, this pastime lasting only 5 days. But in Radhakunda, in eightfold pastimes, daily eightfold pastimes, in Radhakunda, Radha Krishna, they are doing this Dola Khela, swinging pastimes every day. We are singing that song. Sambhoga Narma Diriti, Dola Khela Bongshi Hriti, Madhupan Surja Puja Khela. So this Dola Khela means swinging pastimes. Every day they are doing in Radhakund at noon time. So our Gurudev told, in Radhakund only gopis they can go, no one else. And we are now not eligible to enter into those pastimes. Even Nanda Maharaj, Jashoda, cowherd boys, they cannot enter into those pastimes. Only gopis are allowed. No, then how we can? We are not on that platform. So, but this pastime, which is 5 days, we can do on the Archana mark, like on Diti worship platform. Our Gurudev told, now we are on the platform of Vaidhi Bhakti, means we are doing devotional service under the guidance of scriptural injunctions. They are in scripture, and the Guru tells us, he engages us, because we don't have natural devotion to Krishna. Because we are conditioned soul, we have other ulterior desires and attachments. So we have no natural love for Krishna. So we have to be regulated in the service of Krishna. Then gradually, if we follow this process, when our heart will become pure, then that spontaneous devotion will come out. Then you can enter into that raga mark. So we are not able to enter into those pastimes because we are not in that platform. But we can do on Vaidhi platform or on Archan platform, we can do this swinging festival with the deities. That is allowed by our gurus to do for these 5 days. So we have to make one swing, and then swing the Radha Krishna ditties on that swing in the afternoon and with kirtan. And also our Gurudev told we should not like very much push very heavily, but gently we have to swing them, sweetly we have to swing them, and this will also purify our heart and give us devotion to Krishna on this Archan mark. So here I would like to explain that there are two ways of explaining by previous acharyas. One is what I told now, that first you have to do in a regulated manner. That is called following vidhi. Vidhi means rule. So what is when following rules? That is called Vaidhi Bhakti. And once you purify your heart and natural devotion is manifested, then you enter into Raga mark or the path of attachment or spontaneous. This is one explanation. Another explanation by previous acharyas is, if someone wants to attain Vaikuntha Dham and serve Lakshmi Narayan, then he is worshipping according to Vaidhi scriptural injunctions in awe and reverence. But if someone wants to attain Radha Krishna in Vrindavan, then he has to follow those Brajavasis, their way of worshipping Krishna, that kind of sadhana. So here it is about not about stages, but about the final goal. So difference is about difference of final goal. So if our final goal is to attain Radha Krishna in Vrindavan, we have this desire, then we are already on the Raga path, on the path towards Vrindavan. But they say that this path also starts from the day you take shelter of bona fide Guru, who is personal associate of Radha Krishna and will give us that service. So you can start this process for attaining Radha Krishna from taking shelter of Guru onwards, and ultimately you will come to Vrindavan. So in one sense, we in Gauriya Math, we are doing Vaidhi Bhakti, and by Vaidhi Bhakti we will purify. Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote one song, Vidhi Marga Rata Jane Sadinata Ratnadana Raga Marga Karana Pravesh. First you do Vidhi, when you will purify, then you will enter into Raga Marga. Another point also Bhaktivinoda Thakur told, if your Guru is Brajavasi, and if you are aspiring for attaining Radha Krishna, then you have to follow this process, how to attain Radha Krishna in Vrindavan. So we are following these both systems. Why? Because we are getting from our Gurudev Maha Mantra, which is Radha Krishna mantra. And when giving Japamala, Guru explains this is Sokis, this is Manjari, this is Radha Krishna, Vrindavan, everything they explain. And also we are worshipping Radha Krishna on the altar. We are singing those songs where Radha Krishna and Gopis, Sokis in Aratis, all this. And Manjari Soki we are. And also we are getting Kam Gayatri and Krishna mantra. And also during Kartik time, we are hearing about the Ashtakalya Lila, eightfold pastimes of Radha Krishna in Vrindavan, so that we may get that desire to attain. So what we are doing now, what our gurus gave us, that is already path towards Vrindavan. In one sense, already Raganuga, in one sense, on this level. But from another standpoint, according to your purity, is either you are regulated now or spontaneous. So now we are not regulated, so we have to do like this, then that will happen. So in short, I'm telling, if someone wants to know more in detail, he can contact me. So our Gurudev told this Jhulan Yatra is daily happening in Radhakunda, 5 days happening now in that Kamyavan, and we also should do this seva with the deities. on the regulated platform. This will purify us, and then when we will chant Harinam with pure Harinam and our heart will be pure, then we will also get that spiritual form of Gopi. Then with that spiritual form of Gopi, we can also participate in those pastimes in Vrindavan, in this Jhulan Yatra, but you must be qualified for that. Gurudev told that our gurus, they want to give us, but they are giving us gradual procedure how to attain that. So when we will get that, then you can also serve in that lila. So this is Jhulan Yatra festival today. So because I have some other service again, I was busy whole day with this service of Guru Gauranga Radha Gopinath Jagannath in Pula temple Ditis. So I still have some service to do. But the main points I told now about Ekadashi, about Hari Smaran Mahotsav, and about Jhulan Yatra. So now we have to practice this with full enthusiasm and with full faith, with patience, and following scriptural injunctions, following the path of previous devotees, and to give up association of non-devotees. If we do in this way, according to Rupa Goswami's instruction in Upadeshamrita, then ultimately we will be successful in getting the ultimate goal of life, that Radha Krishna Prem. So tomorrow we will hear about Rupa Goswami and Gauridas Pandit, and then further. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Jiu Ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Shishi Radha Madan Mohan Panchadatatmak Shri Gaura Huri Ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Shishi Radha Nayananath Jiu Ki Jai. Jai Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Shri Jagannath Dev Ki Jai. Jai Patit Pavan Shila Gurudev Ki Jai. Jai Shila Parang Gurudev Ki Jai. Jai Shila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupanuga Guruvari Ki Jai. Jai Shri Panchatattva Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Shri Brinda Devi Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Jai Sarva Vigna Vinashanakari Shri Nrishingadev Ki Jai. Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnav Brinda Ki Jai. Jai Samagata Bhakta Brinda Ki Jai. Jai Shri Haribasar Titi Bara Ki Jai. Jai Shri Pavitraropani Ekadashi Titi Bara Ki Jai. Jai Shri Ekadashi Brata Ki Jai. Jai Brata Palankari Bhakta Brinda Ki Jai. Jai Shilambarish Maharaj Ki Jai. जय श्री श्रीवासांगने श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तनकारी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरि स्मरण महोत्सव की जय। जय श्री राधा गोविंदेर झूलन यात्रा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। थैंक यू ऑल। नंदवत प्रणाम। हरि बोल।